Yo,
What's up?
what is going on, man?
Another lovely day.
Yeah, another Monday in the books on the work.
Yeah.
I heard that, man. We had a great weekend this weekend, man. I'm sure everybody's seen the post and all.
Action-packed weekend.
Oh my goodness,
amazing.
man!
Loved every bit of it.
Start to finish, man. Dennis's was awesome. I heard Lee County was awesome, man. We got a lot to get into tonight. We got good. We got some big news on our racetrack up there, and I guess we'll go ahead and release the location tonight since it's all approved.
Yeah. So, I know it was hard a couple of times this weekend when people got to asking about it. I'd be like, "Yeah, it's right."
Central Virginia.
Central. It might have slipped out once. You know, there was a lot of moonshine, a lot of really good moonshine going around.
That black cherry.
Man, that black cherry. It really wasn't black cherry at all. It was definitely strawberry, but before it was black cherry. I mean, you know, and he was just letting me continuously sample it, and you know, I would definitely be like, I don't know, Kyle, what do you think? Is it strawberry or cherry?
I could see strawberry.
Yeah, we could clearly see strawberries in it, but he was for it was black cherry. So after a lot of that, it might have slipped a little bit, but you know, so yeah, we might as well release it.
So on a scale of which one, Twitty's pineapple or that one?
Oh no, Twitty's pineapple was definitely better.
Yeah,
this was just a good old fucking strong, kick you in the ass, fucking. It was definitely strawberry though. It was no black cherry at all to it. Like it had strawberries cut up in the bottom of it. Like it. Dude was cool though. He kept letting us drink it. Oh, and then what was the other one? It was really banana pudding, but he was calling it something else. Dreamsicle. That's right. That's right.
It
was no dreamsicle. It was banana pudding.
I don't know how the hell you get creamsicle banana pudding sound like two different things.
I mean,
banana pudding did taste good though.
I mean, that one kind of looked. You know, I could see. You know, a little maybe, but I mean, at least the other. There was strawberries in the bottom of this thing, dog. There was no cherries in it. It wasn't even dark. It was light pink with strawberries in it. Like, how do you get cherry out of this? But, you know, again, he might have been on like the 4 or 5. Yeah, Jared was out there. Yeah, he tried to cream tickle. That's right.
Hey, Cheyenne.
Yeah, she knew she was in the screen.
Well, anyway, yeah, so we'll go ahead and talk about the weekend, man. We had some night racing going on. That was awesome.
Yeah, and you could see good. Yeah, it worked out good. I had no problem seeing going in and around the track Friday night. It wasn't that dark though when I went. I was early.
Gotta go back to it.
The creamsicle.
We got to circle back. We heard Jarrett had a good time this weekend too, right?
Oh yeah. Remember? Yeah. Oh yeah. We heard Jared had a good time this weekend too. Also, Katie and Jared both had a good time.
Long nights with us out there.
I happened to see a video of Katie singing karaoke that just surfaced on Facebook a little while ago. Yeah.
What?
That was.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, I was happy to see everybody hanging out, man, and having a good time, man. It's usually stressful, you know.
It was such a good atmosphere with all the premier guys. Like all of us, it was pretty much all the drivers and family of the drivers all back here just having a good old time. Like we raced the shit out of each other to the max, and then sat back and drank and giving each other advice on different little tactics. Yeah. I'm having little troubles, trying to get my truck to pivot on around. And I mean, Joey and them sat back and talked with me for a while about different things. Like, it was a good time.
Yeah. No, and I definitely want to give a huge shout out to Dennis, Joey, Matt, everybody involved, Mike, everybody involved, Dylan running around, getting all the truck staged, man, helping us out, getting us, letting us move around with me and Alan double running trucks, man. So definitely a huge shout out to the premier team this weekend, dude. For 70 trucks. Yeah, yes. I mean, dude, I'm not even gonna lie. And I told Joey this, man. I was like, when we got there Friday night and I seen all those trucks in the parking lot, and we were starting at 7. I was like, there is no way we will be done with this shit.
Yeah, I was like, I looked around. I was like, man, we in for a long night. Once all them trucks were like, I was like, God darn.
Yeah,
I have never seen Dennis's pit that packed as far as where we had to stage trucks.
Yeah.
But,
And their safety crew knocked it out this week too. I mean, it's a whole lot of wrecks, a whole lot of fires.
Very good point,
Every
yeah.
wreck I saw, sometime like before the trucks was even done moving, them guys were on the track after them.
that's right. No,
Yeah.
dude, it was definitely start to finish, man, was one of it was a great event for, I think I heard Dennis say it was the most megas they've ever had.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that's cool, man. And we definitely had an awesome week. But anyway, I got a little reel I want to run here, man. It's a couple passes I shot on Friday night. It's nothing great. I plan on shooting some more footage on Saturday, but we were in the truck most of the day, so I couldn't do that. You know, Heather shot a lot of pictures for us though. So we're gonna get to that. But let's check this video out and see what y'all think.
Sounds good.
Down to Madison. Leo Bryant down to Parker.
Sorry, coming up.
Yo. So
Hey, was that from your phone?
no, that was from the camera.
Oh, I was about to say, God damn, what phone you got, man? That thing was clear.
Yeah, no, man. That was on Friday night, so we had already ran because they ran the first round of one tons first. So then I was able to jump back in the camper. But yeah, I tried to get as much footage as I could, man, for some of the guys to see.
Yeah, we did stuff at no time. Look,
It's so hard for the drivers to get any type of video from like the starting line. You just can't see it if you're from the side.
well, you do get that good leave shot from
Yeah.
behind. You know, I like watching the transfer. You know, because that's a big part of it. Getting that bitch to hook off the line. Like I sit there and watch countless trucks just completely blow the tires off. Like they're overpowering their chassis essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I said, man, I know a big thing we were talking about this weekend was, do you line up in the ruts or do you not line up in the ruts? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like once that bitch hits hard packed dirt down there, you don't like necessarily, you know what I mean? But then you got to worry about if I line up outside of the rut and it slides in, you know what I mean? So
y'all discombobulated.
Yep.
It's a lot more. I mean, I would definitely see it's definitely something you would think about from a DOT standpoint.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, it's so different because at a DOT, like you're just going to go right in that line.
Yeah.
Like there's no question. There's no question other, you know what I mean? You're just going to fall in that line with everybody else.
No matter what, yeah. Well, see, with these
us
tracks, to where we can jump out that rut.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool, man. I do think the Friday night stuff, man, I ran what was that boy's truck name? Noise Complaint. Remember that guy? Yeah, I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I cannot remember that boy's name. He was great though. That truck was super fast, man. On Friday
That's that
night.
one
Blazer.
Yeah, that's that one Colin and I were talking about before we went down there.
I think
I love the build.
with moving.
Dude, yeah, man. No, and he put it on me pretty hard. Put it on me pretty bad, man. Yeah, I didn't.
Is he in the series? Did he sign up?
I'm not sure. We're gonna find out here shortly though, because I have the current premier point standings.
What was his name though? We got to figure that part out. Or does it have the truck's name on it? I can't remember. I looked at it earlier.
We'll see.
If he's not in this series, he needs to be because that dude's got a darn good truck.
He's a driver.
Right, here's your 1 ton. These are your 1 ton standings currently.
Mm-hmm.
Straight off the my race pass.
Yeah.
Like and slid on out. Now I'm in 11th. I mean,
you ain't far off top 10.
1 point out there, top 10. There's some heavy hitters in front of me. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get them there. I'm gonna run them down.
A lot of heavy hitters on that list.
Yeah, man. No, I mean definitely. I mean, I was in 12th. I moved up to 4th. It's a
Hey,
big
they
jump. And,
ain't another leaf sprung truck in front of me though. So
hey,
That's
that's
right.
that's the way to ride it out, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
There's a lot of moving going on.
I think that might be my next call out victim for Saluda.
Who is that?
Who?
Who's that?
Who's the other leaf spring truck, Russ? You're talking about?
Chris and Chris Keaton there.
Oh yeah. Chris Carnes. Yep.
Yeah, Carnes, not Keaton. Yeah, Carnes. No, Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he ain't that one. No.
I don't see
I don't think he's not.
We can try it now. Why not? Fuck it.
No, I don't think. I don't know if Chris Carnes is a registered member, man. It doesn't look like he is. If he is, he's not on this list.
I thought he had signed up.
I thought he signed up too, man. I will tell you though, man, 26 1-tons.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trucks, man.
It's a stack speed.
Dang right. And then those are all really, really strong trucks on there.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe Crude is behind me in points. Crude, I figured he'd be in front of me in points.
Hey, that second place was you put some points up this weekend, dog.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Even Alan both, y'all jumped way on up there.
Yeah.
Trey's on in second.
I know, Trey. I'm coming for you.
Marty and Trey at 1 point difference.
Trey, if you're watching, I'm coming for your ass, Trey. If you're watching, Trey, I'm coming for your ass. Yeah.
Look, I mean, I like how tight these positions are. Like the 1 point between second and third there, and then you got 1 point between fifth and sixth.
Yeah, it's all tight.
1 point between 10th and 11th, and fucking 12th or 11th, 12th. We tied up for real. We got same. 13th tied up with 14th. Yeah, it's some tight racing. Yeah. You got to make all the races, and that right there shows how much one race can make a difference.
Yep,
100%, man. And that's why, man. I mean, as soon as we got home, man, we were like crunching on by getting all the rest of that stuff together for that motor, man. Now we're like, hopefully Tony Hare get it together for me in time.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we're gonna have a motor in the truck. I can't say it's gonna be anything worth writing home about, but
it'll be something.
It'll be something with some hits in it. Yeah.
It don't take all that crazy power, dog. Like we were sitting around shooting the shit Friday night, and if you got a good solid 700-800 horsepower for the 1-ton guys, now I'm talking about the megas, that's a whole other ballgame. But I'm talking about the 1-tons. If you can put down a solid, consistent 700-800 horsepower and have a decent tire height, you got a good chance in the whole series.
I agree with that. I think you can have a real good shot, man. And in the way the chips fall with the buy chips, and in the way you do the heads up racing where anything can happen, and then you got DQs, you know what I mean, dude? Like, I mean, so I'm definitely like, we got a motor to put in. It ain't like I said, it's just a stock 460. Just a stock big block Ford, man. But hey,
I got an extra nitrous kit back here, and that motherfucker, that one will spray a 500 jet. That's why I ain't put that one on yet, because I know I will put the 500 jet in it.
We will talk about that then. We will talk about it. If I do got to go to a factory 460, we might just spray the guts out of that bitch.
Yeah, because we can jet it up each run. The farther you get in there, the more we can juice her at.
I got you. That's be too much.
I'm starting to figure it out now. Clark, down in Georgia, Clarksville, he actually took time and shot the shit with me a little bit about the nitrous system, and it worked, man. Like I think everybody clearly seen the difference between Georgia and Dennis's, and it's all because one man took a little bit of his time to help me out, and I greatly appreciate.
Yeah, and I was gonna tell Ethan Underwood, man, you have the strongest cheering crowd of anybody I know, man. So I just want to give your whole entire family a fucking shout out, man, because like I was in the pit and it was like blower motor running beside me, and all I heard was them boys screaming for you. Your whole family screaming for you, man. So you definitely have the biggest family section for sure, man.
Hey,
but
one thing for sure, he's gonna put on a hell of a show. Ethan is gonna run that truck to the fullest every time,
no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, Ethan just commented, Russell said that some of the megas ain't making them around that power range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe that too, man, because that's the cool thing you can do with the Meritor's. you know what I mean, with the gear reduction on the outers, some of the Meritor's had. Like, I'm not real familiar, so I might misspeak on a whole lot of shit here, but I'm just what I understand of some of the stuff. But you know what I mean? So like the 2-to-1 on the outers, you know what I mean? So you can take a small block and throw it in something.
Difference to the gearing.
Yep.
Yeah, so it ends up being like 6-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
By the time you take it from the
I have to
transfer
do a bit more digging and research into that stuff because I got a chassis. I'm gonna bring one of Daddy's old toys back out. Hopefully, I can get a little bit of time since the old chop top didn't break nothing, so we can start messing with some more projects.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Go fast parts out.
That's right.
Yeah, go fast parts. I know, man. I know Heather shared this meme like a week ago. It was like Theo Vaughn, one of our favorite comedians, but it was like when you gotta put fix parts in the race truck and not go fast parts. And it was like this weird fucking look. It was like, you know, I don't know, it was funny, man.
Yeah, there's a big difference between having to patch something up or get something ready for next week, and then it's
I can make more power with this.
Make a little something else with this one. Let's see if we can get this in there.
Yeah,
I know, man. I can't wait, dude. I'm so after this weekend, dude, to get the chance to run Alan's truck and just getting to feel what it feels like to go rounds, man. I think I needed it because I think I was kind of losing my drive a little bit, man, with just you had one good hit and not having
that luck you had down there, right off the bat, all the time and work, money you put in, and then you had the bad luck hit. I mean, it happens to all of us.
That's right. Yeah. And I think I think it's kind of kicked me out of my groove, man, and kind of got me back in my race mode, man. So
look, John, I already know that.
I'll say, yeah. So
pictures of that old rat.
That is the one, and it is the original. That is the last of my dad. Is the only one with that in the rail that I have left, and it is the original body. That truck will not be raced. That's just we're gonna go take it places and play around in the bog holes and the parks and show off Daddy's creation.
Yep,
that's right.
Mm-hmm. All the kids around, and then we're gonna try to do a bench seat in that son of a bitch.
Yeah,
three of us got to fit in that thing.
Yeah, and Ethan, I hope you can get your motor fixed up, man. I know how that is.
Yeah.
Luda.
I wonder if he's still running that LS in there.
I think it's a big block Chevy, I think.
Is it? Okay. I know at one point he was looking for LS stuff. So that might have been for another truck though.
Yeah, we got a couple photos. How they're gonna throw up of Ethan's truck for the weekend. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Air it out.
Air it out. Now I might have beat you, Ethan. I might have got a little more air than you there, big dog. I don't know.
And throughout the show,
we can compare. Hold on.
We can compare. Yeah, we got that picture too, Russ.
We got
all right, so we got Russ's.
That's on the way down there. We got what lane was Ethan in though? Was he close to the flag or was he far from the flag?
This is on the upside, right?
That's on the upside there. So I give it to you. All right, so we'll say the truck pilot planes.
Oh, I don't know because his back tires over that tent back there.
Yeah,
he might have got me. God damn it, I got to step it up for Saluda then. Oh no, I'm on the way up. Hey, I might have got him on that one.
Hey, all right. So as we go on here, she's gonna see if we can get a side-by-side view of those to see. That's a good call, man. That blue tent, man. I always do that whenever those mega truck guys air them bitches out. I always try to pick something in the background to try to
just because I would love to know like how high, like not just my truck, but all the trucks in general. Like if there was a camera set up. That's what we're going to do at Air Track. At Air Final Jump, we're going to have a side angle camera.
See how much height.
So that way we can actually see how high we're sending these, and how far we're sending these. Because what if some of these racing jumps are actually like record jumps for some of these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should take PVC poles, right, and put them in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then mark them 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, all the way up.
Yeah.
Right, that way, and then it will go out maybe 12 foot off of where the lip of the jump is. That way, it'll be like where you think the truck might be.
Yeah, like a little measuring scale.
When they had their finish flags, it'd be the measuring scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. Because then everybody from the stands would be able to see it too.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. Yeah, and that way they can be like, "Oh man, he jumped that. Oh man, he jumped that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ryan, we got a lot of photos to look through, man. As soon as we do, as soon as we see if we do or not, it's
No, I don't have that.
no.
I know I don't have that.
no. She says she don't know. I'm sorry, Ryan. We don't have that, man. It's so hard
No, I don't.
to shoot at nighttime.
Yeah, I don't have a camera for nighttime right now.
Yeah, we're gonna look into that moving forward as we start to do more night races. Definitely when we open our
Hey, I
racetrack
can
up.
definitely slow down some of my videos though. I know I got some good videos with him in the air. Like he's right there in the air. So
Okay, yeah, well, Ryan, get up with Russ.
Yeah, shoot me a message and I'll send you like some screenshots or zoomed in on your truck there, so you got some good air shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, because it's so hard to shoot, and especially when you have like Dennis had so much good lighting, which is like great for us. You know what I mean? But it's awful for them because the reflection off the lenses with the lights and
Yeah,
the dust and all.
yeah. Well, luckily, he got a really good video, and I was on the far side, so it's a good shot of both our trucks.
Yeah,
that's right. Robbie Nix, we're gonna get to that here in a little while. I got the pass. We're gonna show the pass. Stuart Gillette sent me a ton of videos, man. I got a little rundown we're gonna see, so we're gonna see that world record pass here shortly in a little while, man. And then now I guess we'll go ahead and answer this question here. So are you ready, Russ? You want to tell him or you want me to tell him?
Nah, you can go ahead. You done more of the hard work, brother. You go ahead and drop the news.
All right, y'all. So the racetrack's gonna be located in Buckingham County, which is up near Fluvanna. It's actually going to be, I believe it was 72 acres instead of 90 after we got it zoned and everything.
And that is the exact geographical center of the state of Virginia. So you can't get any more central located.
Nope. No, I mean, you're like, how far is it from you, Russ? An hour?
Huh?
An hour from you, right? About an hour from you?
From a shop?
Hour and a half from a shop.
Yeah, about an hour and a half from the shop, maybe.
Yeah.
And you're about,
you think pulling a trailer and stuff, taking your time,
Yeah. And you're about 40 minutes from Richmond?
Huh?
You're about 30 minutes from Richmond, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you're talking 2-hour drive from Richmond. You're talking, So just give everybody an idea.
From Richmond, I don't even think it would take that long to get there for real.
Yeah.
Because you just getting on the interstate, you shooting straight on up there to the Zion's Crossroads exit.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Zion's Crossroads? It's Zion's Crossroads.
And then like Charlottesville's close to it.
Yeah, the Gordonsville.
Yeah. So
you come right into the town. The what's that little town right there we come down into?
It's Fluvanna.
No, man, we used to race up that.
I don't know why I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know every stoplight and stop sign out at motherfucker. I'm trying to tell y'all what.
It's been years
for the old mud racers. I'd say it's within 15, 20 minutes of the old Poor Boys Mud Bog.
Yep.
You remember where Poor Boys Mud Bog was in Buckingham?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Like
okay, I'd say it's about 15, 20 minutes from that range, ain't it? You'd say?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. You come on down. That's right. Yeah, you come on down through Scottsville. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it, Scottsville.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, from Scottsville, you about 15. It took about 15 minutes from the little town where we stopped and got gas at right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little town, Scottsville, right 15 there.
15 minutes from it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So our plan, everybody, is I don't know. And I don't know if everybody's been following or not, but our plan is to basically we've gotten approval. We're moving forward with the project. I believe we're probably going to try to start break ground maybe either next week or week after next.
Yep.
Our goal is to have a Good Friday 2025 mud bog that's going to have fun bog and racing and riding and bogging and ATV trailing and I'm just trying to. I want to put together the biggest and the baddest, Good Friday Easter weekend that we've ever seen in the state of Virginia.
Yeah,
and because I've heard a lot of comments from boys down south that keep telling like that we do Good Friday up here, like they, that Virginia's kind of known for doing the Good Friday thing.
Yeah.
Some of the guys I was talking to, like they ain't never heard of somewhere where you can pay $10 to just run the shit out of your truck all night in the hole. Like they were mind blown on it. Like for real? I'm like, yeah, man, that's a Virginia thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. But that's definitely something that I know that we've been that we noticed, and we've been around to a lot of racetracks. So the bog area is going to be huge. It'll be probably 5 or 6 acres bog area. I want enough for like
For the truck.
my man Twitty, man. Yeah, I got to give my man Twitty enough room to come down to show out him and Wyatt and all.
Get out a little bit.
And then what about 2 acres for the ATVs?
That's what I'm thinking, man. Yeah, something we can get maybe do
Somewhere
like a
safe
bounty
for
hole.
the and stuff to be separate from the trucks.
Yeah.
Yep. And then that way, and then have it kind of wooded in between. That way, you kind of got to ride to the different areas. That way, you got some shade to stand around.
Yeah, but divider in case one of the trucks get a little wild over there. I mean, I don't know who would do that or anything, but
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no.
And then it has some good trails, man. The elevation's pretty flat where we want to put the mud bog and all, which is good. And then the back half of the property's got some elevation changes, which is going to be really good for riding. They've got another 400 acres beside of it that's all timber company. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
So
we're trying to work a deal with them.
We've reached out to them. We're supposed to be in talks with them on probably trying to lease that piece of property to give us another 400 acres to ride.
Yeah, just trail ride.
Yeah, that's all that would be because we're not, we can cut some trails through. Some of it's already cleared, so it's kind of like a fast track situations.
Yeah.
Now we had a good idea shot to us while we were down there at the park in Cheyenne. We met some really nice people down there, and the idea of small cabins on the property for like some of the people who don't want to camp, like don't want to be in don't have RVs and don't want to rent an RV. Because Lowe's and Home Depot, you can get one of them, pre-built cabin, kind of 1-bedroom cabin for a couple grand. And you could put up maybe 10 of them things out in a section and like on a corner of the camp area for a VIP, where you could rent your cabin, rent your container. You get a whole package deal to where you just got to drive yourself to the mud bog, and you're good all weekend.
Yep,
that's a good
And could you go for something like that?
And let's get into the and then I know, Russ, you said you talked to a gentleman this weekend that does the top decks like at Dennis's, because our plan is to have containers surrounding the racetrack Dennis's, so you have some VIP areas will have inside.
Yeah, the inside area for it. And it was a man. He was nice enough to let Cheyenne up on his tower Friday night and Saturday.
Yeah,
that's how she was able to get some of the good videos. And it was a friend up there that had the cabin idea. I mean, super nice people, and I got to chat with them a little bit about what we had going on. And the man said they were ready to hop on board. So
what was the name of that company, Russ?
Since she's a
I got you.
Yeah.
Coastal Florida.
Coastal Florida Innovation.
Yeah. And they're out of like Nags Head area, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. They said
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, they were ready to hop on board to take care of the rooftops for us, and that's the one who had the first spot there. Like they built a fence around the bottom of it and stuff. They did some really good work.
Yeah, we did. Well, speaking of sponsors, man, let's get into our sponsors while we're talking about it. We'd like to give a huge shout out, as we do every week, to Dependable Heating and Air, Atlantic Coast Converters, After Hours 4x4, Webb's Real Estate and Landscaping. We couldn't do all this coverage and stuff without those sponsors, man. They've been good to us so far, and I'm hoping this year, man, we can get a couple more people on here and really be able to take this thing to the next level, man. I got some ideas. With this racetrack coming out, we definitely want to be able to have. I don't know. Should we drop the bomb on that too, man? Since we got people watching.
What's that?
On which part is that, man?
What we talked about this weekend with
that new little thing going on. Might be a little ad.
Say that.
Let's save that.
Let's save it for a teaser next week. Let's save it for a teaser next week. All right, so make sure you tune in next week. There's something that's going to be happening next year that I'm sure this is going to be making a comeback, and I'm sure everybody will be pleased to hear it. So make sure you tune in next week. We're going to cover that. But
we'll just say it'll hopefully be a revise of something.
Yeah.
But we got to find out a little bit more information first. We got to
figure some stuff out. Yeah, we'll talk this week, but I think we'll all talk this week, but as far as
we got so much moonshine flowing around.
Yeah.
That's right. But we'll go ahead and roll. We'll go ahead and roll right into the mega truck standings for Premier. I don't want to leave my mega truck homies out, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So here's your top 9 right here. Oh, look, go ahead, Ethan. I see Ethan up there. Look at Tristan. Joey and Shane.
All right.
There's some heavy hitters right there, man.
Yeah, it is.
Shane Tucker 4.
Bobby Abbott. Man,
Look at little Clark's up there.
Yeah, he's holding second there. That shows how important every race, man. Like,
Yeah.
All right. 10 through 19. 18.
Count that's really gross.
Mm-hmm.
I see Robert hanging in there. Robert Stevenson hanging in there.
Yeah.
I see Clark Sawyer hanging in there too. Wayne's hanging in there with American Pride.
Casey.
Oh, Casey.
they're tight on points. They're like,
Yeah, real
I'm
tight.
telling you, man.
they're tight. That's why I was going through looking at all the points on. Like, just it's 1 point between so many different positions there. Like for real, just making it into the third round can take you from approximately 20th on up there to fucking 15th or so.
Yeah.
Dude, and it happens so quick, man. Like I cannot stress. I cannot do when we drew, and I drew that bye chip in the third round. I was like, "There's no fucking way, man."
Yeah, that's the biggest relief feel ever, right there. And it's like, oh thank God.
Let's see how they. Yeah, we're moving on to the next page.
Them boys there, they were riding that.
We did, but it's all right. No, we missed the page, man. But there's so many of them, man. There's like
it was 43, 49
trucks.
That's what I'm saying, man. We missed the page.
So
Yeah,
49 megas and 26 1 tons. Like
That's a big series.
yeah, man.
For sure.
No disrespect to anybody we missed. We didn't mean to miss you. It was just a lot of sheets, man. We'll do better next time. I promise. But yeah, no, dude. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of trucks, man. I mean, they're all fast trucks, and like you said, man, being separated by 1 or 2 points is crazy, man. I mean, what can you do? Just try to. I mean, that's the difference between winning a round and not and finishing.
You got to go rounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
one thing kind of me and some of the other people talked about that if there was a way they could come up with to where there wasn't a buy run, so to say, so you didn't see a truck on the track by itself.
Yeah.
But it's so hard with the points thing. Yeah, because it's like there's no kind of like the tough trucks did that thing, where they had their wild card guys, but they had the timed rounds beforehand, and that's how they got their wild card. Yeah. It's like
how do you do it without?
How could you do, heads up racing, and then with the points too, and it not really mess up anybody's mojo, so to say. Like, cause ain't a whole lot of people would want to go an extra round unless they get full points. But then again, it's not really fair to grant somebody a wild card, so to say, when you're in the points race like we're doing. But at the same time, the fans always want to see 2 trucks on the track. So that's definitely it's a hell of a mind twister. Hell of a mind twister.
Well, she had a good idea, and I mean, her idea is basically to take when I do the buy chip, I run last, and if somebody else in that pair has a run where say the guy can't make the call,
like he's broke,
then he gets shifted back, and then we both get the win. So both trucks still get to move on, and we both still get the win point.
But you race.
We just race each other.
There's no blank race.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because then technically, like I said, I mean, you might have one blank race when it came down to like at the very end when it was only 4 trucks left, and then Johnny Falk would make it against me. You would have had it, but you wouldn't have had like what I felt like was me running all day long by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Really, I mean, I guess I ran one against Noisy Plank, one against Micah, one against Trey, and one against Cruder. So 4. So I guess 4 of the 6 I was driving against somebody. So
yeah.
But I also don't know. I wasn't paying attention to any of the other rounds on how many of the other drivers only ran against one guy.
Like there was
I wasn't too sure neither. But that's a good idea with that buy round chip. And having the buy round guy run last, and then if it is where someone is broken and won't be able to make it, they could just shuffle him to that buy round guy's run. And like you said, they both get the win, the spectators would see two trucks racing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And just like with me, say, for instance, if me and you say you draw a broke truck and I draw a broke truck,
Y'all race each other.
we just need to be paired together and know that, hey, we're just racing each other for the fans, and we're both going to get the win point, and we're both going to get the move on. And I know it's probably hard to do with the points, because if you're looking at who wins each round, they're probably looking at it going, okay, cool. He gets 5, he gets 4. He gets 5, he gets 4.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would have to be like a conscious effort to do it. But
Yeah.
if it would get rid of the single truck passes,
And
very hard to keep up
and
with.
not really fuck with the points as in fairness of who gets what.
Mhm.
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah. So that's a great idea. Yeah. So if Joey never listening, man. Yeah. I mean,
Just something to think
something to
Right.
think about. Yeah. I mean,
about.
it
You
don't
know,
matter.
we just
Yeah.
talking the shit, you know. We just let's talking about it right here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, I love, and this is not a knock. I love the way it is now. It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
As a competitor, a buy run is just as good to me by myself or against somebody else. It don't matter to me.
Yeah. You're just
if
from
you're
the
looking at
fan
the fan
aspect.
aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. That's from the racer thing. Hell, I get that buy chip. I'm like, whoa, thank God, But
Who you telling, man? In a rental, I got to buy a chip. I was like, woo.
yeah.
But anyway,
The cards are definitely in your favor this weekend, bud. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
oh, you know that the horseshoes on my ass. Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
it was
say?
up there.
Sometimes it's just good to be lucky.
Yeah, I like how right here. I like this too, right here.
Winners against losers.
The winners against losers. I thought about that too. I thought about how when everybody that buybacks, anybody that buy back should have to run somebody who also bought back.
I agree with that.
I thought about that too. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
That way, it's like a yeah. That way I can't. Yeah, that way I can. It's kind of like a little losers bracket. You know what I'm saying? That way you don't get like say you had a really tough matchup in round 1.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just something to think about. I think that's a great idea, Johnny Wicks. Well, are we ready to? You want to go through some mega truck photos, or do you want to do Lee County?
Let's do pictures.
We'll run through some pictures, man. We got a couple good pictures we're gonna show up here.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We have this is Empty Pockets and Habit's Habit crossing that finish line.
Oh yeah.
All right. We have
Yeah, I don't know, Russ.
Yeah.
Legs are up there.
Yeah.
That ain't Ethan. That ain't Ethan, but it still don't matter. But that's
That's what I was looking. Empty
He's clearing
pockets.
almost
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's when he wrecked it. That's when he wrecked it.
That man.
this is
That's
chaos.
pretty cool.
Right. This was them putting this truck on the trailer. So this truck and then
Yeah, I guess they just transport it without the wheels and tires on to make sure they can clear everything.
No, that one might have been busted up. I think that's them loading it on the trailer with the track up.
do you want to compile some pictures?
Let's see, man. I got a surprise, man. I just got a photo sent in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a photo sent in for Bad Intentions, man. I want to make sure I get it on here.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, man. One of the fans at home sent it in.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, so we got the Chaos truck here, and then we got see it, and man, remember that little kicker there was kind of a little hiccup. You know what I mean? It was definitely something to think about.
Yeah, you either had to be flat on it or roll it.
That's it. Yep.
Hey,
There you go.
that's another thing. I don't not on my picture. That just made me think about it. I seen my big ass scoop up there, but I couldn't see the dang green light. I thought I could see the yellow was no problem. I was like, oh yeah, the green's right below that. Well, it turns out it wasn't right below it. It had a little gap, so maybe for the next one, they'll go back. In Georgia, they had the lights right here right to the left.
Oh, on the outside, like a peripheral. Yeah.
Yeah, right. With on the same spot that the dude was, checking for your thumbs up.
Yeah.
But this time it was like I could see it if I looked over, but then my bar that came down got in the way, and then when I try to, see, he's aired out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mhm. Yeah, he got some air up under that thing.
Yeah, he did. See, remember to stay in it, man. Like you gotta. I know it's a little sketchy being in the air on lease, but you just gotta stay in it.
Yeah, Laura, there you go, Laura. We found one. We got one. All right.
Hey, I like that picture. Send me that one too.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Hey,
S10, S10.
Yeah, S10 on S10. I got 2 S10 on S10 actions, and both of them are orange. But the second one wore my ass out.
Yep.
Say that much.
That's a good picture too, Chuck.
Yeah, it is. That's a really good picture.
It's just
Yeah.
coming off.
Yeah,
Thunder
that's
Truck.
that's a pretty truck there too.
Yeah.
It's one of the prettiest trucks there, man.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hitman, dude.
That's a scary feeling right there.
Yeah.
When you in the air like that and you feel the truck rotate, oh boy.
There's another one you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's squatted down good.
It
Let's
is
see.
quite good.
He got
Man.
the shots figured out from Georgia. I
He
tell you
ran
that.
really
He did,
good
he
this weekend. Yeah, I was definitely impressed with how much he had regathered that truck from down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Look like
doubt.
a truck.
Which one is that?
That's
Oh,
me in the room.
Yeah, wait, I thought you had the yellow gloves on.
I did. You can't see him in that picture, but I know because I had the black suit on.
Yeah. They
Oh, right, that's right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right,
you see my hat hanging right there, man.
Your hat?
The
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, sure enough.
yeah, right. So it's funny. It's funny. So I'll tell you a little story about that. So we were sitting in staging right before the finals, and Ryan Anderson came over and said, "Hey, whoever wins needs to go to the center of the track to get their interview, right?" And I'm sitting there, and I said, "Alan," I said, "grab my hat." And he said, "For what?" I said, "In case I win." He said, "Motherfucker, I hope you need it, but you probably ain't gonna need it there." Because I was wearing a giant cruiser. So I put it on there just in case. You don't ever know, man. You know what I mean?
Well, why you need a hat, Blake?
I mean, because I got a cul-de-sac situation. No, it ain't bad, man, but it's thinning out up top there. All right.
You got a little, you got a little Florida going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thinning out. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little Florida Peninsula.
We got Shane.
Hey, yeah, he held on to that thing there.
I'm telling you. I told everybody this weekend, man, driving mega trucks are so cool because, like, you can just drive shit over. You can just drive over shit.
Yeah,
Like,
there's old big boy that put me down. That truck's a monster, man.
Yeah.
It is a monster, man.
Looks like it might be missing something there, but we're gonna be all right with that.
We'll let that
Yeah,
slide.
I won't say nothing, but
Because that damn show is stretched out. Look at that. Look at that, old Jason.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is spraying the shit out of that good piece of tail coming on.
it's Wild Country's arch truck. It's big block forward right there, boy.
Yeah,
It's a pretty truck.
for how big that truck is, that
Yeah.
thing fucking flies, dog.
Very nimble.
Old Bad Dad, old Glenn, Glenn and the boys, man.
No flag of flying.
There's Trey.
Yeah.
There's that one, Trey.
Leaving there.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that wraps up our pictures for our mega trucks and all. We'll have some more pictures come out this week off the page, man. So y'all like them and share them and check them out. We still got a ton more to go through. I'm sure Heather loves taking them, and then Dennis is such a great place to take pictures, man, because it's like
There's so many different spots you can get good shots from.
Yep.
I'm telling you, yep. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and roll into the Lee County stuff, man. I know you're ready to get back into some DOT stuff, right?
Yeah.
My bad, I was reading this thing down here. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you are. I was like, damn, man. Maybe he ain't. Maybe Russ is not ready.
No, man, I can't focus for so much, man. My ADD be going crazy. But yeah, no, man. I was I've been watching a bunch of them all day. You know, I do miss my DOT trucks and stuff, man.
I heard that. Well, all these videos are courtesy of Stuart Gillette. He shot all these videos and sent them to me. So I hope everybody enjoys the Snoop World Record Pass is in here. I think it's the first video out. So
That's who I got the tires from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Man, I made me miss the DOT racing right there,
I
man.
know, man. I know.
Made me get ready for it.
Oh,
That was a nasty hole. Like
Yeah.
that was some fucking mud racing right there. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, man. And I'm gonna see if I can't pull it back up here. Hold on, man. It might be loud for a minute. Hold on.
and for him to set a record in that kind of hole, like
Yeah.
dude, and I mean, I just want to watch the last, like, just the last second of how the truck just like
flew.
It was airborne for a
yeah,
good-
it just skipped like the last. I don't know, man.
It's almost like he had to let off.
There, it just
Ah.
just gone, dude.
He had to like let off of it in time to set it back down to hit the timers. Like,
And then the wolf, this is the wolf right
yeah.
here.
Oh shit! I didn't see that.
You won't watch it.
I saw that fast.
Yeah. The trucks are fast.
That guy had some transmission problems. It sounded like some kind of something was
Yeah.
slipping.
Huh. Look, y'all see
Yeah,
where I
man.
get my good scoop from now.
Mm-hmm.
Them DOT
But
boys.
I'm glad to see the high street class was good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see all that worked out, man. I really they supposedly they're gonna do it on the same weekend as they did last time.
No, really.
Oh, so they're gonna do another one? What did you say?
Supposedly they said they were gonna do another one next year.
Oh, sweet.
Shit, yeah, because there was
Yeah.
word of it being the last one.
Well, I know me and Wendy had already talked about it, man, but we were gonna bring it to our track for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fast of the fast. But I know we do have our
We need to do all the classes from bottom to top.
Yeah.
DOT to mega.
Fastest of the
fast of
fast.
the fast classes.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
Cover 'em
got
all. Maybe a 2-day event.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Put it in here. I know put it. Oh, see. I'm looking for Randall. I got Randall's video right here.
Yeah, I'll just fuck with the end, man.
This is our never lift moment. This is our never lift moment of the week, man. Randall's worked real hard to put that
Step that down.
together. I didn't hear no lift.
Right.
So,
The old level fly purple.
that's right. That's right. So, congratulations to Randall Blackman for winning the Never Lift Moment of the Week. You'll be entered in, man. To we're gonna pair you up with some videos down the road. So, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely need to know if you do end up winning it, Randall. You need to let me know who shot that video. We're giving out $100 summer gift card to the guy in the video and the person who shot the video.
Yep.
That way everybody gets something out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure, dude. Yep. And well, what is your biggest takeaway from the Lee County video, man?
Biggest takeaway? It looked like
what do you-
competition in it. It looked like it was some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of a mud hole. Like that's. I wouldn't have tried to put my truck in that.
Mm-hmm.
No, they said they had 50 trucks.
I wonder how many got buried in it. They're like, did all of them skip it? I mean, and I know it's the fastest of the fast, but I wonder how many got buried and how many skimmed it.
I'm
'Cause that's
hoping
a
that
nasty looking hole.
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. I'm hoping that either Stewart, was there a lot of trucks that got stuck, Stewart? We had to wait for a response, but we just weren't there. That's the only problem with not being there,
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be long. Kyle's will be making some noise.
That's like I see where Stewart said Hill and Hole is alive. It better still be alive.
Yeah.
No,
If not, bring it back.
Stewart said not that many at all, Russ.
Nice.
Good.
Oh yeah.
And it actually held together great. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I hope it does. I know Randy Banton's itching. He's itching for that bitch to come back next year.
I wonder
man.
how his build's coming along.
That's it. Getting it back together.
Man. We had to see if Randy wants to come on next week and give an update on where he's at. I know he said he was trying to have it ready for May 4th.
Okay.
And so Randy, he's trying to race every weekend almost.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Chad Sexton said it was 21 and unlimited.
Nice.
Damn good turnout.
That's a really good turnout.
Consider we had that trucks at Dennis's. That's a good time.
Yeah. That's pretty much what our 1-ton class was.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, exactly, man.
A couple short, but
I know they said. I heard they had 18 trucks in the hot street.
Oh, good.
So, but well, I appreciate y'all coming on this week, man. We had a good time this past weekend. I know we're looking forward to moving forward. Saluda is the next race on the map, correct?
Yeah. Next for the series.
Yep, for the series racing. I want everybody to pay attention to. We got Tony Harris Place, Orangeburg Mud Bog, May 11th. That's going to be all heads up race. So everything is all running. All classes will run heads up. Everything from the DOTs to the 1-tons to the megas, everything's running heads up. That should be a good time. I'm probably gonna May 11th. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Tony Harris and them boys on here next week to talk about that a little bit. We're gonna try to see if we can give them a little help and give them a little publicity. Kings of Mud will be in the house that race. We're traveling. We're going down. We're gonna shoot some drone footage. We're gonna shoot some camera footage, pictures. You guys know how we roll.
Yeah.
We roll pretty
Try to
hard.
get it there as quick as possible. I mean, I didn't even see nobody else really releasing much from Dennis's yet.
No.
A few things done slid out, but
yeah, no doubt, man. And I know Don't Hate got me. Don't Hate. We've been talking. Me and him have been chatting back and forth. He got a lot of videos, man. It just takes so long to try to process them and upload them, man. I mean, you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 20 minutes to put a 15-minute video on YouTube, man.
Yep.
Hey, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Right.
And if anybody else knows about any more races or tracks that are having events, just be sure to reach out to us and we'll spread the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do. And please tell everybody you know.
You know, let us know what kind of redneck shit y'all doing out there.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, please. And everybody, please, any videos you have, and I mean fan videos, racer videos, pit videos, send them in, man. I mean,
yeah,
we'll get. I'll put the credit where it's due.
Even if
I'm literally just here to put it online for y'all and to get it moving around the internet. That's all I want to do. I'm not worried about taking credit for it or getting paid for it or none of that bullshit. The footage is just awesome to see how far we've come. And I'm calling it the mud movement, man. The mud movement is on the way, man.
Yeah.
So,
the more we can get it out there, the more opportunities it opens up to everybody. You know, the racers, the fans. You know, the landowner that we're dealing with. Like he simply getting into it just because it looks like a good time.
Yeah, it's absolutely, man. And we gotta have, and we have to have it, man. And one thing I will say that I experienced this weekend that I didn't experience this weekend that I experienced a lot in the DOT world, man. It wasn't a whole lot of hate going around, man.
Very little hate going around.
Nope.
A lot of
not at all, man. That mega truck attitude that everybody was talking about is true, man. So one thing I could say is that I think if the DOT guys would kind of, we can kind of reel back some of our pettiness here and there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Myself included, man. I'm not throwing stones at nobody, man. I'm included as well, man. It's just something that
I might have calmed down just a little bit, and then I get to know some of these guys, and some of them might be all right. They might be all right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like Keith Spiker, man.
Yeah, he's good.
He comes with losing, but like Keith Spiker, man. All I've ever done is seen Keith Spiker on TV, man. And my assumption of Keith Spiker was absolutely wrong, man.
Yeah,
Keith Spiker is one of the nicest dudes I have ever met, man.
Yeah. Maybe like me, we just look like assholes.
Maybe it might be, man. I don't know.
I work construction, man. I run into heavy equipment. So if you're in that situation, man, we run at a 75 all the time. It don't take much stuff.
But yeah, no, man. But I definitely thought it was cool to see everybody pitching in, everybody helping, man. Everybody was no matter what kind of truck you had, man, no matter your experience level, you know. I mean, I'm a very inexperienced mega truck driver, man. I mean, I've only got like 7 passes under my belt, so to have all those guys come in and go, hey, you need to try to do this and do that, or watch this, man, and it's just something you really don't get in the DOT world, and I just think it's kind of cool, man.
Yeah, well, like I said, ain't no way in hell any other DOT racer would have took their time to help me with the nitrous. Ain't no way any other two of the top mega racers sat back and chat with me and give me little tips and tricks on making the truck swing around and turn better. That shit would not happen in the DOT world.
No, no, and because it's that mindset of like we have that you want to beat them at their best, and they have that mindset. Those boys had that mindset, just like with Johnny Falk, man. I feel really bad because I ain't gonna say I look up to them boys, but that truck's fast, man.
Yeah, that's a heavy hitter, man. Like you know how I would have been on if I could have sealed a deal against that Productions Off Road.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And I told him too, man,
If
because
I
it was like
somehow beat that truck, man. I wouldn't have cared what happened the rest of the damn year. Like that truck is legendary, dog.
Yeah. And that's what I told Johnny, man, because it was more of we had time to go and it was only 2 pairs, but you know, if I could have gave him an hour, I'd have given him an hour. It didn't have, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like taking them like that, man. So
yeah.
But yeah, dude. But I appreciate y'all kicking with us again this week. Hopefully we'll have more update next week on the racetrack. That's going to be hopefully what we'll be carrying on through the rest of the year, the racetrack, and continuing to do what we've been doing. I want to thank everybody for their support so far and watching us every week and helping us keep doing this, man. I have a lot of fun doing it, talking about mud racing.
We talk about it anyway. Everybody else might as well listen a little bit.
That's what I mean, man. That's exactly right, man. So
gives everybody else a little bit of chance to talk about it with us.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. But cool. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll catch everybody next week. And make sure you don't forget about that big announcement next week on what we're bringing back, or what's coming back, or what may be coming back.
Hopefully, it ain't set in stone yet.
I know.
Ain't nothing set in stone, guys. But this might be something we might chat on here a little bit about it and see what kind of interest we can get in it. You know, before we
get some ideas around, see how good and how strong we can make a 25 season come.
Yeah, I know. I'm very excited about it.
Oh yeah. I think a lot of guys are, man. I think a lot of guys will. So, but everybody have a great week. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yeah, man.
Hey, brother.
Sounds good.